with a running ante of 16,000. And the debate continues on the emails about David Tuchman's accents.
Just tell me what you want. Danish, Belarus, Scottish.
There are people who are convinced
Cockney. I heard you guys doing Cockney.
There are people who are convinced they have seen you, or rather heard you, commentating on poker in a quasi-British accent.
I'm like Bigfoot. It's kind of a myth. I don't really exist.
The raise here has come from chip leader Liberace. Folded round to the big blind. Shoes are dirty. And Lim01 has emailed us to say, guys, just tuned in from Sydney, Australia, where we're having a final table W-Coop party with a few online Aussie players. Missed your intro. Could you guys please introduce yourselves again? Of course, I'm James Hartigan. David Tuchman is sitting alongside me. Nick Passot is also here. We've been spoken already to Vicky Corrin. We'll be joined later on by other members of Team PokerStars Pro. And you can join in as well by emailing pokerstars.tv@gmail.com.
Sydney, Australia. What time is it in Sydney right now?
Oh, don't ask me. I'm rubbish with time
Limbo,
zones.
please email us again. Let us know what time
What
it
are
is.
they, about 11 hours ahead?
And it must be, I mean, I'm sure the weather is better there than it is in the UK.
It must
Rubbish weather.
Probably something like midday, 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Well, there you go. I said rubbish. Clearly an English word.
Yeah, and you said
Nobody American says rubbish.
So we got Marcouche up against Kobe in this hand.
Kobe puts a lot of chips in there, 640,000. You get a raise here. Has Kobe committed all his chips he has here? Ace-Jack versus King-7. Marcouche ahead. Kobe's going to need an ace here. Not going to help him. Needs an ace? No.
Doesn't come on the river.
He's open-ended now, but it's not going to help.
No more cards to come. Kobe 99 is the first player eliminated from our final table. Kobe from Vienna, the Austrian player at our table. Not good for Nick Passot's European bet, it has to be said. We have got the Mini Ryder Cup competition going on here. Tuchman supporting the Americans, Nick Passot supporting the Europeans. Kobe goes out in ninth with $121,267 and the all-important 50 cents. Congratulations to Kobe. Receives that send-off from Brian, the tournament director.
I would dream of the day where Brian actually sends that to me. He says, hey, $300,000 heading your way.
That's what you're getting for this, right?
Of course, yeah.
Bowl Poker's all in. 1.2 million.
Pot is up to 1.666 million. Action over to KL here in the small blind. Not going to play it. Oh, we get a call here. An all-in and a call.
Pocket threes against the ace-queen.
Oh, it's a big flop there. Wow, we got a gut shot. And the gut shot hits it. Oh.
He hits it on the river. Bowl Poker was saying no 10, no ace, no queen.
Oh, wow. It's almost more painful to go out that way. You'd almost rather just see the ace or just see the queen. But you've got to wait till the river. He picks up the gut shot. And he hits it just like that. Oh.
Two eliminations in a row. Two quick eliminations in a row, David.
Well, that's the nature of No Limit Hold'em. One of the reasons we cannot predict how long this will go. You know, you just don't know. Of course, it was a nice flop. A really nice flop for Bowl Poker here. You know, nothing there for Sea King. But, of course, he picks up the gut shot. Then he hits the gut shot. And just like that, Sea King up to 8.7 million in chips. And, of course, Bowl Poker, a great showing. He's going to win $196,000. And, of course, I don't want to forget that 650.
Absolutely. And I should point out, Nick Passot, another European, has gone. We've lost the guy from Vienna. We've lost the guy from Versailles.
I'll tell you, this is the U.S.'s year. We dominated the Ryder Cup, and we're dominating the W-Coop main event.
I am going to point out to you that Liberace from London, in Europe, is still the chip leader at the moment, with 1.65 million. I thank you.
I've got faith.
Just so you know, this is some information from Brian, who we can see talking to the players there and congratulating Bowl Poker on his result. This Saturday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time, a party is taking place, a celebration for the 22,873 players who've joined PokerStars for this year's World Championship of Online Poker. Everyone who participated this year has a ticket in their account, good for entry to a special tournament. It's a free roll with a $100,000 prize pool.
What kind of free roll is that? Most free rolls are supposed to be $100, $1,000, $100,000 free roll.
That's what the prize pool is.
Wow.
And the tournament can be found under the events tab on PokerStars, under the W Coop tab, or in the tournament section under the special tab. It's called W Coop 2008 Player Appreciation $100,000 free roll. Snappy.
It might be difficult to find that.
But if you are one of those players, one of the 22,873 players who've taken part in this year's W Coop, you will have that ticket in your account and you can enter that event. What a fantastic way of celebrating what has been a fantastic series of online tournaments over the course of the last few weeks.
It really has been, obviously. And if you're one of those players, you played a couple of events, it didn't quite go your way. Who knows? The free roll could really set your bankroll the right way. Get a raise here from Marcouche.
And of course, it's not over yet. We've got the main event still.
Of course,
the final table.
7 players. Get a raise here from Marcouche. A call from Sumpus.
From the small blind. Checks the flop of Ace-4-5, 2 clubs.
Both players with a lot of chips now. Now, you look at this final table here. Nobody really shorts that. AJK Hoosier has only 2.3 million, but still plenty of chips to play some poker. Sumpus, he calls out of the small blind, but he's going to check and fold. Marcouche with the little C-bet.
From Dana in Sweden. We're a bunch working the graveyard shift here in Sweden. We just want to thank you for keeping us alive. And we are hoping for our fellow Swede, Sumpus. Isn't it good that we're not only informing, we're not only entertaining, we are actually contributing to someone's survival, David?
You know what? I'm not one to pat myself on the back, but I didn't realize we were that important. We really should get some more money. We should talk to somebody here at PokerStars and get paid a little bit more. Thank you so much for your email. We do appreciate it, and we're glad you are you're watching in Sweden.
Wow, this is getting big.
Well, every pot could be big. You never know, obviously. Unlike Limit, we get a raise here and a call. Pot is approaching 3 million in chips.
Yeah, KL made the initial raise. It was a re-raise from Marcouche in the big blind, called by KL. Marcouche first to speak.
Kind of a paired board out there. Rainbow paired board. And who is Marcouche's, what's that avatar?
I have absolutely no idea, but if you know, pokerstars.tv@gmail.com, it may well be a picture of Marcouche himself.
It could be. You're right. Well, we get a big bet here, nearly 2 million chips here. Action over to KL, and I'm gonna go on a limb and say that is, oh wow, an all in from KL. A call here. Kings, aces. Oh wow, what a cooler there from Marcouche. And KL here, unless he gets really unlucky. Oh, and he does get really unlucky. Look at that, Marcouche wins a monster pot. He's got over 15 million chips now, and KL goes up in flames. Oh,
I knew that was coming. I don't know why. I just felt that was coming, and sure enough, a king on the river.
Oh, it's uncanny. You did know. I saw you. You called it.
Kings full of nines for Marcouche. An evil, evil beat for KL from Denver. Finishing in 7th place, winning $305,900.
Oh, and both players, I mean, you got to look at that. That was just a cooler for both hands in the sense, Marcouche is definitely going to put his money into the kings. There's no way KL is going to go anywhere at aces. And then the king on the river, if the cards were on either player had those cards, it's going to work out the same exact way. And, obviously congratulations to KL there. 7th place, $305,000 richer. And I thought his avatar, I'm assuming that was his son or...
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. Brian stating the obvious. Unlucky there at the end. But right to congratulate KL for that achievement. But
that's just a killer there.
It's not over until the river card is dealt. That's for sure.
And you're talking about a huge, huge swing there. I mean, KL had a lot of chips when he got knocked out. And Marcouche now, suddenly with over 15 million chips. KL from Denver and, my Ryder Cup supporter taking a big hit there with that king.
Yes, a reminder, if you have just joined us and you missed that conversation that David was having with Nick Passot, we have got a bit of a Ryder Cup bet going on here. David supporting the Americas, Nick supporting Europe, and I'm going to have to come on Nick's side, I'm afraid, David. It's just, a
but nobody cares what side you're on, James. Actually, with your luck, it's actually better that you're on Nick's side. I'm glad. Well, we do have
Oh,
three
no,
Americans
jinxed
left.
it.
We do
Oh,
have three Americans
jinxed
and
it.
3 Europeans left, so
It's even. It's
it
even
should
at
be
the moment.
interesting.